Now, of course, we can also have twinning. About 1 pregnancy in 90 will give rise to twins, and about 1/3 of the twins are identical twins. But there's quite a lot of variation in the numbers of twins, and that's as a result of in vitro fertilization, of assisted reproductive techniques. It has been common to reimplant more than 1 fertilized egg, typically 2, sometimes 3, and if both or all 3 of these if they all implant and give rise to a pregnancy, then you've significantly increased the number of non-identical twins as a result. And twin pregnancies are always that little bit more challenging than a normal pregnancy. So the chance of something going wrong is increased in a twin or multiple pregnancy, and therefore that in itself can have negative consequences. And that's why largely as a result of that observation, in vitro fertilization clinics are increasingly moving towards the idea of just returning 1 fertilized egg as a result. And different kinds of twins can result in different arrangements of the extra embryonic tissues. So you can see in the left-hand side of the diagram that there has been a division very early on, and there are 2 completely separate blastocysts which will go and implant completely independently. So these twins will have a completely independent set of extra embryonic membranes within the uterus. If, however, fertilization gives rise to twinning at a particular stage, at the inner cell mass cell stage, then each of those inner cell masses can give rise to an embryo, and each of them will then share membranes with each other. And there are technical names for each of those, which we'll explore in another lecture. If, however, 2 embryos were really close together, this probably happens around about the primitive streak stage. If they're developing close together and come in contact with each other, then you may well get conjoined twins. And twins can be conjoined in a variety of different places, at the head, for instance, or in the midline, in the abdomen, as a result of coming too close together at some point during the early stages of development. So then, in summary, what have we looked at in this lecture? We've been looking at the 2nd week of the pre-embryo. We saw the formation of the primitive streak and gastrulation, which gives rise to the main body axis and also the 3 body layers of ectoderm, mesoderm, and endoderm. Subsequently, the neural tube begins to form in the process of neurulation, and if that is incomplete, if that remains open at any point, then you'll have a neural tube defect, and that could be at the head end, as in anencephaly, or it could be further down the spine, as in spina bifida. And spina bifida defects may be open or closed, and the severity depends on their nature. The more open, the more serious the defect is. And then finally, we look briefly at the possibility of twinning and the different arrangements of extra embryonic membranes that you can get as a result of the twinning process. Thank you very much.